Today, guys, we're going to be going over a couple things that I think the developers should add to Grand RP. And honestly, some of these are minor, some of these are major changes, but I think it would make the server 100 times better. So I hope you go on to enjoy the video, and be sure to comment some other things down below that you want the server to add. Anyways, let's jump straight into the first one, which is going to be adding a beautiful Dodge Challenger. As you guys can see, we are in Grand RP, and there's a Dodge Challenger sitting right in front of me. Yes, this is an actual Dodge Challenger with a 1 mil state value. It's in the game. They have this car in the game, but you cannot buy it and you cannot win it. I have this car in real life, and I am dying to get one in Grand. I will literally fill my entire garage up with them. At the end of the day, this is the #1 vehicle I want to see added in Grand. Like, I have been waiting so long to see this thing in the game. And like, the thing is, it's in the game. Like I said, it's right here. I'm driving it right now. I mean, it is in my apartment. It's actually pretty quick. God damn, look at that. Look at that acceleration. I probably should have asked them to just spawn it somewhere else, but you know, I thought it was kind of cool to just have a Dodge Challenger sitting in my apartment, so why not, right? Sadly, this one is not the super... Actually, this is the one that's supercharged. That makes no sense because this does not look like a Demon. This looks just like an SXT, but apparently there is a beautiful supercharger sitting on top of it, because this model that is actually in Grand RP is the model that I use in story mode. This model of the Dodge Challenger, you're able to actually configure every piece of trim on it. So you can make it from the SXT to the RT to the Scat Pack, all the way up to the Hellcat and to the Demon if you wanted to, which is awesome. So it would be great if they could actually add this car in the next update. I would be really excited about it, and I'm sure a lot of you guys would love it as well. Anyways, let's jump into a couple other things that I think the developers should add. So this next thing I think is major, and I think it needs to be done. And it's going to be revolving around crypto. Crypto is currently fucked, and you guys can all agree with me here. So for the people that don't know, let's go back to the day crypto was introduced. Right when it came out, everybody bought in, and the general fund went up to over $2 billion in a matter of like 24 hours. So many people bought it, and it was awesome. And then we started to buy and sell and honestly make a pretty good amount of money. I made around $150 million off of crypto, and then I blew it all trolling my friends, buying crates. You guys may have seen that video. But anyways, at one point, crypto got very, very low, and so many people still owned it. I as well owned it, and it was at 10K. And I actually bought it around 11 or 12K. And then for some reason, the developers decided to just make crypto up to 19,000 out of nowhere. And then boom, just like that, everybody sold off their crypto and the general fund went to shit instantly. And because of the way the developers set it up, more money was taken out than the amount of money that people initially put in, obviously. Because you can only take out money if there's money in the general fund, which in my opinion is stupid. So what ended up happening is tons of people were left with crypto and they couldn't sell it off. So they've been trying to sell it to people in the city. There's still people every day selling cryptocurrency. And nobody wants to buy it because the general fund is 13K. Right now, the people that have crypto, they can't even sell off one coin because one coin is worth more than what's in the general fund. So what I think Grand developers should do is, one, scrap crypto and just give everybody their money back. If you own any cryptocurrency, let's say you own one, you will instantly get $14,000 or however much crypto is worth when they decide to do this, and then you won't have any more crypto. If you have 1 million crypto, for example, you will get the equivalent of what 1 million is worth at that point in time, and then they can kind of restart it and not mess with it. Now, what I honestly think they should do, because the way they set it up is kind of stupid, is they should have a specific amount that we're able to purchase, or an infinite amount that we're able to purchase. And it doesn't matter what the general fund is. If crypto goes up, we could sell off. If crypto goes down, then we could buy more. It doesn't really matter. There's no limit to how much we could buy, which would honestly just solve all of the problems everybody's having with crypto in Grand RP. Or make it a fixed amount. Like, say there is 1 million cryptocurrency total. And if it's all gone, it is all gone. But then, of course, people could sell it off anytime they want, and it'll be bought up fairly quickly, which I think is a much better idea. But at this point in time, crypto is absolutely garbage, and it was great for about a couple weeks. And since then, it's been terrible for everybody. So I really think they need to fix that as soon as possible. So that is one of the main things I would like to see the developers do in the future in Grand RP, because right now it's honestly screwing over a lot of people. All right, let's jump into the next thing that I would love to see added, and that will be add more luminous clothes. Sick ass clothes, because I hate going on the auction and just seeing the same shit, to be completely honest with you guys. Like, they do add some stuff, and if you guys are watching this before the new update comes out, there will be some new items coming out in the auction. I'm not able to tell you about any of them, but there is a couple new stuff. But at the end of the day, there really isn't much new clothing items. I would like to see some luminous Jordans, or luminous off-white t-shirts. Pretty much the exact same oh my god, those guys just got completely shit on. Anyways, a luminous off-white hoodie or off-white t-shirt that looks exactly like mine, but the big X on the back is luminous, the stripes on the side are luminous. Shit like that would be fire. And then maybe see a luminous Supreme box logo hoodie, and then add the current luminous clothing items more to the auction. Because I think it's getting kind of stupid. Take in black luminous Adidas pants go for $40 million now. That is just crackhead shit right there, man. That is way too much money. Now, I know some people are probably going to disagree with me there, saying, no, don't add more Adidas pants to the auction, because then the price of them will go down. Well, no shit, the price should go down, because those pants should never be worth $40 million. But that's not the only thing I would like to see. I would also like to see some stuff that would go with other fits. For example, you know how there's the black luminous LV top? There's the white luminous LV top. There's also black luminous LV pants. Maybe add white luminous LV pants as well to go with the outfit. It would look pretty fire. And maybe add a whole nother color. Add like a purple one, or a green one, or an orange one. Add multiple colors of it. Why is it only black and white? Add more so then people can buy them, and it would honestly just be pretty damn cool, I'm not gonna lie. And it really isn't hard to make them. For example, I'm going to show you guys on screen right now. I am going to make examples of each of those tops, because this is exactly what the developers did. They pretty much just do what I do in Photoshop every day. They just select all of the black or all of the white and then just color it a different color. And I'm not going to lie to you, they were kind of lazy with it. If you actually look at how the white luminous top looks, you can see little bits of the black luminous top inside of the Louis Vuitton logos on there, because they didn't crop those out. It would have been really easy. It only takes about 5 minutes. I mean, I could honestly do it for them. And it would just make that top look so much better. And what's surprising to me is the fact that the white one is somehow more expensive than the black one, yet it looks so much worse. So, I mean, they could add more of those items into the game and just add more clothing, period, that is luminous. Because luminous clothing, honestly, everybody just loves it in this city. Alright, so we're on Photoshop, and I'm going to show you guys some quick examples of this. Alright, so I just found this random picture of a guy with a black LV top, off-white pants, and luminous Yeezys. All I did was change the color of it. Now, there's two different routes you can go down. You can either change the black part of this to a different color, super simple, or you could change the logos themselves. This is what it would look like if you had a red luminous outfit. I mean, that looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie, right? You got the red off-white logos. I even added red to the luminous Yeezys. I added a red mask, and then I made all of the logos on the black LV top red. Pretty damn nice, right? And then you can honestly mess around with it a lot. Like, for example, if I wanted to change it from red, boom, there we go. Now we got a nice pink one. That shit looks pretty fire, right? Imagine they added a pink fit like this. And of course, you could swap the pants out for the black LV pants. I just couldn't find a clear picture of them to do the edits on, I guess. So that's why we have this picture. And then right here, you guys can see like I'm increasing and decreasing the luminosity a little bit, changing it to a nice orangey kind of red look right there. That looks freaking beautiful. And then we got this one here as well. That looks clean as shit. You guys see what I mean, right? It's not hard to do. Like, this is the exact same type of shit they did with the actual black LV top right now. All they did was change the color of it from black to white. And actually, I'll show you guys how easy it is to do right now. It's super simple, but because of the way this picture is, I'm going to have to actually crop the shirt off of this guy. So you're going to have to give me a couple minutes to do this really quick. But it's super, super simple. And done. We're going to make a selection, duplicate the selection, and just like that, we have a black LV top right in front of us here. So this is pretty much what they did. They selected it just like this, and then they just dumped white on it. We're going to create a new layer here. And now the color they used isn't actually pure white. It's something like this, I think. And they pretty much just dumped it on. And there we go. That's pretty much what they did. Now, of course, we do have to select the insides of those holes right there. Just like that. And that's all they did. Like, this is exactly how they did it. Paint right over all of these. And now when you zoom out, it looks pretty much identical. The colors are a little bit off, but that's pretty much what they did. But now, you guys see what I mean? It looks shit, right? Because they didn't do it all the way. They didn't finish the job. If you actually look at the white luminous LV top, there's still black spots in every one of the Louis Vuitton logos except for these big circles here. That is where they messed up, because they could have made it look so damn clean. I'm going to show you how easy this is to do. even if they didn't want to do it the way I'm doing it, they could use two options here. Use a paintbrush and literally just click, 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 or they could do what I do here and just select, 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 select. They can literally do this exactly. It's not hard to do at all. It's just a little time consuming, but it'll only take about 5 minutes roughly. And then of course there's probably still going to be a couple spots that are black. You can just go over those with a paintbrush, and that's pretty much it. So let me make this shirt actually look the way it's supposed to. Alright, so this is what the top normally looks like in Grand RP. This took me about 4 minutes to do. This is how it should look. You see the difference there? You see all the black spots removed? Just like that. Super simple, and now it actually looks proper. It looks clean. Obviously the colors are a bit off, like I said earlier, but that looks like shit. That looks much better because it's done properly, and it took me a couple minutes. Now obviously it's not the same way that they would have to do this to put it into Grand RP, but I mean it's still similar, and it's really not too hard to do. But anyways, yeah, they can make some really sick ass fits. Like actually sick as hell, man. So adding more hype shit like that would honestly get people more into the game, I think. Adding luminous Jordans to the auction. And obviously I mean Jordan 1s, but I mean they could add any kinds if they wanted to. Maybe add a couple more Yeezy variants, maybe add some NMDs. Honestly, they could add anything. And some of the other stuff that I said as well. But I feel like they could add a lot more clothing into Grand, and honestly kind of fix the situation that's going on with clothing now, because it's kind of ruining the economy. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much going to wrap the video for today. These are just a couple things I would love to see added to Grand RP. Add the Challenger, fix the crypto situation, and add more sick-ass luminous clothing. Let me know what you guys think of this down below in the comments section. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one.